Welcome to Week 10 of Barrington Sports Monday Night Hockey. I'm Simon Mason, and on tonight's show we have highlights from Surbiton versus Holcomb and Slough versus Leicester in the Women's Premier Division and Holcomb versus Reading in the Men's Premier Division. Our first match comes from Sugden Lane as Surbiton hosted second place Holcomb. Surbiton were looking to continue their incredible unbeaten run, stretching over 2.5 years. Let's join our match commentator Charlie Broom for all the action.
Here is Sharp down this left-hand side. Sharp to Hunter. Hunter goes into the circle, still going Hunter. Pulls it back to Haycroft. Haycroft to Martin, and Martin misses at the first attempt. And Mears makes the save, and Holcomb get it cleared just. Initially, Hunter driving into the circle, pulling it back to her skipper Haycroft, who finds Martin. Martin there misses at the first time of asking. That allows Mears to make the save, and as it comes back underneath, Wilkinson with a desperate clearance on her knees. Penalty corner. It's going to be Ansley from the top of the circle. Ansley makes it 1-0 to the league leaders. 5 minutes in, and Giselle Ansley whips one in past Aurora Mears, and Surbiton have a 1-0 lead. That is perfection. Off the inside of the post and in. Penalty corner. Surbiton. Ansley scored with her last attempt, and she scored with this attempt. This time down the right-hand side of the goal, and Mears left on her backside. 11 minutes in. Surbiton 2, Holcomb 0. And Ansley showing us her full repertoire from the top of the circle. Bottom left, bottom right, 2-0. Page, right hand side forward from the front. This is Robinson. Robinson keeps it alive. Has Ansley for support as she wants. Here is Ansley. Ansley across the face of goal. Here's an opportunity. Good save. Naomi Evans in there with the shot, and Mears this time equal to it. Robinson pulls the ball back to Giselle Ansley, who fires it across the circle. And Evans makes Mears take the save. Free hit. Back out to Ansley, who on the reverse stick puts it in. There's a deflection, and there's a save from Mears. Well, it's all Surbiton at the moment, and Giselle Ansley seems to be at the centre of everything. Good for the home side. This time on the reverse stick. In it goes. There's the deflection. There's the save. Here is Twig. Twig into the 23, into the circle, plays it forward. The ball is cleared to Middleton, and Middleton returns it with interest, beating Mears at a near post. And 8 minutes into the second half, Surbiton have a 3-0 lead. What a finish from Becky Middleton. Twig with the initial drive, plays it goal bound. Well, the keeper doesn't have to play that, and she hits it straight at Middleton, and Middleton rifles it back past Mears, beating her at the near post, 3-0. Penalty corner, and it's Bobbs from the top of the circle. Bobbs looking for the deflection, and Watton is there. Watton gets there in front of Sabi Heesh to deflect it up into the roof of the net. And Watton, with her 9th goal of the season, gives Holcomb perhaps a lifeline in this game. Still a long way back for the visitors, but they've got a foothold on the scoreboard now. Holcomb looks to play it around the back, and that's a poor ball. And they could be in trouble here. Holcomb, first time shot, good save from Heesh from Becky Middleton. But it was a poor ball out of defence. Middleton, first time shot. And Grace Laws, who's in for Aurora Mears, makes the save. Here come Surbiton once more. This time down the left-hand flank. Robinson. Robinson to the baseline. Here comes Laws. That's a pretty ugly looking tackle, and that is a penalty stroke as Robinson got to the byline. Laws comes clattering in, and the stroke is given. Ansley for the hat-trick. Ansley beats Laws down to her right-hand side, and Surbiton stamp their authority on this league once more. They lead by 4 goals to 1 inside the final minute, and they will take all 3 points. Penalty corner comes out to Bobs, and this time Watton can't get there, and that is the final whistle. And Surbiton have 50 undefeated regular season matches under their belt now, stretching back 2.5 years. An incredible run. Final score, Surbiton 4, Holcomb 1.
From the top of the table to a crucial match towards the bottom. Slough would be looking for another victory to continue their climb, whilst a victory for Leicester would pull them away from any trouble and up towards the playoffs.
The corner to Slough. It's not perfect, but good improvisation. The shot's on target from top of the circle. McGonigal tests Jeffries in the Slough goal. And just about survive. Sideline ball taken and drive across the centre of the park and down through the middle from Newland. And here's an opportunity on the back foot. It's Mack and it's 1-0. Rachel Mack in the 6th minute gives Leicester the lead. It all came about from Maddie Newland's run down the middle of the park. And when the ball, the attempted clearance, there were 2 unmarked Leicester players there, and Mack off the back foot gives Asher Tranquil-Day no chance. Penalty corner, in it comes, goes back to the injector. Here's a chance, good save. Bailey again, testing the keeper. Back to the injector. Bailey has time for the touch, the flick. But Jeffries across to make the save, low down to her right hand side. Penalty corner for Slough, shifted to the right and drilled in by Maddie Newland. 27 minutes gone, Slough 0, Leicester 2, and the creator of the first goal scores from the top of the circle with a penalty corner between keeper and post player. 2-0 Leicester. Play back. And Leicester to come again. This is Leiper. Played into the circle. It's there, and that is Yamada having a go. And Aki Yamada and Asha Tranquil-Day getting her feet all in a tangle. Played into the circle, half a touch there. Here is Yamada with the first touch. And that's a good save from Tranquil-Day behind it. And Yamada with a third opportunity. Keeper makes the save once more and then clears with a stick between her legs. We'll play up that right hand side, and Leicester come looking for a third into the centre of the park and onto the reverse stick, and all the way round goes Onemond, back across, still there, and Slough get it clear. But Lizzie Onemond running across the top of the circle, beating 2 defenders, straightens up, plays it back in on the reverse stick, and Tranquil-Day makes a save. Ward carries the ball forward, and this is Sheehan. Sheehan looks up. Oh, the ball has fallen fortuitously into the path of ball, was it? And Jeffries makes another save. But the ball comes across, comes off the stick of Briscoe and falls to Mel Ball, who is denied by Jeffries, and that's a really good follow-up tackle, or follow-up defensive tackle by Leiper. Here is Sheehan. Sheehan cuts back inside. Is that the foot? And she gets the free hit, which will be taken by Boat. And Boat drives it across the face of goal, and Jeffries is there again to make the clearance. Now trying to find a way through this Leicester defence. They haven't found a way past Caitlin Jeffries just yet. Leicester in possession down that left-hand side, and chance for a break if they can keep the ball in, which they can. Now, players in the middle. Here is Berquin, and a good save from Tranquil-Day. Well kept in play. And then Liz George draws a save from Tranquil Day. Place to play out of, and it's been turned over high up the park, and a chance here for Slough. This is Bryden. Bryden twists and turns and goes down that right hand channel. Bryden back into the centres and mistrap. Still an opportunity for the shot. The shot comes in from Ward, and Bryden takes evasive action on the post, trying to deflect it in. She started it with the run down the right hand flank, and she pulls it back into the middle where Bow can't control it, but Ward is behind her. Ward pulls the trigger and just slices it past the post. Final play of the match then, penalty corner. Can they add the cherry to the cake? Yes, they can. Leicester in the final play of the match through Elizabeth Onerman to make it 3-0. And the visitors record their 4th win of the campaign. 2 of them on that post, and Onerman gets the final touch to send it over Asher Tranquil Day. Final score then, it's Slough 0, Leicester 3.
Elsewhere, Reading were holding East Grinstead to a 2-2 draw at half-time, but 4 goals from Gordon and Haynes gave the visitors a 4-2 win. Canterbury suffered a big defeat at home to Clifton Robinsons, going down by 6-0, including 2 goals each for Holmes and Bloom. The other match between Bowden Hightown and the University of Birmingham was postponed due to a frozen pitch. Surbiton have now opened up a 4-point lead at the top of the table, with East Grinstead overtaking Holcomb to move into second. At the bottom there was no change for the 4 sides rooted to the foot, with Reading still taking up that final position. In the men's Premier Division, league leaders Holcomb hosted Reading. Holcomb were looking to continue their positive run at the top of the league, whilst the visitors needed the points to try and catch up to a playoff position. Back to Charlie Broom.
On the corner to Reading, and it comes from the top of the circle. It's on target, and Pinner has to make a smart double save. The first one from the drag flick straight down the middle. Pinner does well to get his stick there, and Robinson does well to come back and make the block. Down this left flank, and this is Sam Ward. Ward cuts back inside, past 2. Ward still going into the circle, and Ward, well, was that Ward or was it Stedman? Either way, the ball's gone over the Reading bar. But Sam Ward, full of dribbling intent at the start of this one. It's 3 players back into the circle. You make your mind up if that's Ward or Stedman. Penalty corner, and to Sam Ward. Alexander makes the save. Fairly comfortable height for Alexander, just above the backboard. Played at him, he makes the save. Here's Dodval, and the free hit has gone against him, quickly taken by Andrew, and Andrew plays it forwards, and Banderak loses out. No, Banderak is in again. Here is Banderak, chance, whoa! If that's a save, that is of the highest order from Tommy Alexander. Played in by Jonty Robinson. Nick Banderak goes past the last reigning defender, hits it. That is a great save from Tommy Alexander. Sideline ball taken by Lewis to Fox, and Fox sees his pass intercepted, and here's a chance for Carson. Tom Carson, full length dive as the ball came back across the circle, all unmarked. He couldn't make the right connection. This is Trussler. The free hit, and here is Bray back across. Ward, and Bray somehow can't turn it in. Reading keep their goal intact. I'm not sure how, as the ball comes across. Good save from Alexander, but from here your money surely is on Ward to score. The fluff aerial by Dirty, and they could be in trouble here, Reading. Good interception by Tom Carson. Here goes Carson. He has support inside him if he wants. And there is the touch from James Carson, and a chance here for Reading, and Montgomery Jefferson has put the visitors in front. 40 minutes in, a counter-attack goal led by the skipper Tom Carson. Played it back inside to James Carson here. And Carson, once he'd beaten Fox, cuts back inside. Does he get a little lucky off Pinner, but it falls to Jefferson, who puts it in the back of the net, and Reading have the lead. Here comes Ward. Right hand side, and Holcomb looking for the equaliser. Here's an opportunity for Field. Field pulls the trigger, and it's just past the post. As the ball comes back out, O'Connell can't control it. Fired a cross goal. And the final touch is all that is missing. There is Fox. Fox strolls forward, waits for his pass. There is the pass, and there is the equaliser. Sam Ward, 10 minutes after Holcomb had gone behind, scores the equaliser. Roots one stuff from Dan Fox. He had plenty of time to pick the pass, but he's found Ward, who this time gets the better of Tommy Alexander above his head. 1-1. Reading trying to play it out of defence. This is Ed Carson, who's lost possession. This is Sam Ward. Ward full of running today. Still going Sam Ward. Onto the reverse stick. Sam Ward. Oh, what a goal that would have been. But Tommy Alexander makes the left-handed save. But Sam Ward has no right from that position to make it into the centre of the circle and get the shot away. He's taken on half the Reading team. Gets it on target, but he can't beat Tommy Alexander. Holcomb looking for this winner if they can. Trying to pick out Ward, but it's been intercepted by Cullimore, and here they go again. This is Park. Nick Park has support to his left-hand side. James Carson, wide of the mark. That's hit the stanchion rather than the post. But Holcomb, who conceded on a counter-attack goal in the 40th minute, also concede on the counter-attack here. James Carson just can't wrap his stick around it and hits the stanchion, as I say. Penalty corner to Holcomb. Here is Sam Ward again. And once again, Tommy Alexander makes the save, this time away to his left-hand side. Good save from Alexander. Keep the scores level. And that is the final score. Holcomb 1, Reading 1. Honours even in a thoroughly entertaining game.
In the other matches, 3 second-half goals gave Beeston all 3 points away at Canterbury. Surbiton raced into a 4-1 lead early in the second half before clinging on to take the 4-3 victory over Hampstead and Westminster. East Grinstead continued their great form as they powered past Brooklands by 6-0, with Stott and Wilson both scoring twice. And in the final match, Wimbledon had a comfortable away win at Loughborough Students with goals from Roper, Ball, Sloane and Arnold. So Wimbledon have cut Holcomb's lead to just 1 point, followed by Surbiton and Beeston in the remaining playoff positions. But there's no change at the bottom, with Loughborough Students still to register a point, but just 3 points behind Canterbury. Unfortunately, that's the last Monday Night Hockey of the year. But make sure you subscribe and head over to galvanisehockey.com, as there'll be plenty of extra content to keep you going until the league returns in the new year.